this year is a year of supernatural glory, but it's also a year that God is using you. So you're going to have to know when He is ready to do something through you. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter how young you are. You have to know even when you're not expecting Him, He might call your name and say, now do this. And the minute you do that, His glory is going to come in. And see, once we get used to this wind blowing, which it started last year in a whole new way, a wind of grace blowing, and we're getting used to it right now, but over the next 3 months, we're going to learn to embrace this wind. We're going to learn to know this wind. We're going to learn how to go with the wind and move in it, because see, a new prophetic wind will awaken us. Song of Solomon talks about the north wind. See, that's an awakening wind, and you could feel the north wind shift. And because of that, you want to know that we're beginning to enter a moment we've not been in before, a God moment. Look at somebody and say, a God moment. And I don't want you to be oblivious to this change, because if you're oblivious to it, you'll never have victory in the areas that God's trying to give you victory in. See, the heavens are shifting. The winds of change are being stirred. And you are the change agent. Put your hand on somebody and say, God's going to use you. Now tell that person, He knows what you're going through, but He's still going to use you. See, you're going through what you're going through because He's going to use it in days ahead. Because He works together for good all those things that you go through if you love it. And if you stay fast in that love. Now, last year, remember, we hit a moment where this hay wind from heaven, see, hay is a window. And this wind began to blow down from heaven, this grace wind. Everybody say it out loud, a grace wind. And it has a sound about it. That letter is very important, because once you feel the wind, you can find the window. And there's this new window of grace for vision that's being released. See, this is really what it looks like. All of a sudden, there's this positioning of this window over you. God is blowing from heaven this word down that He's spoken and you've come into agreement with in the past. And that word is aligning with you. And in the midst of what you're going through, He's also cutting away things that will hinder that word in the days ahead. Some of you wonder, well, why am I having to go through this crap? And it's because you've got certain things that you have to have cut away from you. You have certain things that will not enhance what God's going to do with you in days ahead. Now, one of the things I've learned, let Him do His work. Now, sometimes your emotion wants to hang on to certain things, but let it go. He's got to work in you to even bring that back on your path. And once you have gotten this this incredible purpose that you have up into heaven, you're going to have to learn to leave it. You're going to have to learn to know that He can keep it. He can redo it. And He can give it back. But once you really have something that He has created a burden in you about in His hands in heaven, you're going to have to take your hands off of it. And we're in the process of Him saying, I'm opening up windows and I'm sending down things you've asked for me, but I want you to be cautious. You might not recognize them. Because you had expectations of one thing, and I had to rework that for a new season. Now, we all understand that. We're all on the same page with that. Now, and so, I remember when God, I've allowed the Lord for a long time to deal with my emotions. And therefore, you have to die to your emotions, carnal emotions, so you can really hear Him correctly. You have to know that when those emotions are coming up, that there's something that He's trying to do in you. That He's trying to prepare you in a way that only He can prepare you.